Good morning, Sudarshan Reddy Gudur. Diabetes curing part 2. Diabetes food is not cheap bad food. Diabetes is patient's food is superfood. If everybody eats diabetes patient's food, then there won't be diabetes patient in the world. Doctor says sweet potato is a superfood for diabetes. Sweet potato contains many elements. It contains potassium, magnesium, selenium, zinc, many vitamins. You check in the Google. You can see in the Google. Dr. Mantena Satyanarayana Raju said a particular unit of sweet potato contains 400 units of potassium. The same unit of sweet potato contains 40 units of sodium. If we burn or if we cook the sweet potato, potassium decreases to 100 levels. Even though the sweet potato is a superfood for diabetes patients. When I got diabetes in the first, I started eating raw sugar, raw diabetes, 50 to 70 grams morning and evening. Of course, eating raw sugar makes some problems in the stomach. It did not digest. Moreover, motions comes to 4-5 days. But frequent urination stops on the first day itself. Frequent urination stops on the first day itself. Moreover, if you have any wounds will be immediately start curing. Moreover, the nerve at the wounds beats for 10 to 15 minutes. That means eating raw sugar, raw sweet potato may cure cancer very simply. I am very confident that sweet potato cures cancer also. There are some more problems eating raw sugar, raw diabetes, raw sweet potato. As Sam said, sweet potato contains in excess potassium, almost more potassium content food in the world. Doctor says excess potassium will damage kidneys and testicles. There was a song in Telugu old film sang by Madhav Pedi Satyam or Pitapuram that is said, if anybody eats sweet potato with bitter gourd juice and with toro leaves, then his masculine will be vanishes. చిలగడ దుంప చేమాకురు కాకర రసము కలిపి తాగితే మగతన మాయమవుతుంది. Of course, diabetes cured in just 5 and 10 minutes. If you eat 50 to 70 grams diabetes twice a day, it will decrease 100 sugar units in a week. Of course, it is cured diabetes in me just in 1 day, in 1 week. Then, but I went on eating the sweet potato. After 20 or 25 days, with suspicion, I taken semen's test. Orgasm is there, erection is there, but no liquid, only just powder. After 2 days, I am taken one more test of semen test, then the same result. I stopped eating raw sugar potato immediately. After 2 days, I am again tested the semen, then full quantity of semen with full quality of semen. Of course, I am eating sweet potato regularly for many days because I am a different person from you. Because I am ran from 1973 to 2020, 2000, and I am a farmer. Don't have bad habits. I am a strong physics. So all of you cannot be like me. So no self-medication without doctors. I request never take self-medication without master. I am not a doctor. I am a patient. Sweet potato, I will show you simple method to eat sweet potato. Doctor says every man has to eat 25 grams of sweet potato every day. That will enriches the needed essential nutrients to the body which can control or cure diabetes. Cut the sweet potatoes like kira slices and fry on the pan. Very, very, very light fry, just 4 5 minutes, turning again and again, should not become a darker one. Then keep them in a closed tiffin box. Then eat them in a half an hour or so. It will be very, very delicious, very, very simple to eat. Moreover, it will be very, very effective in controlling controlling diabetes. So all the people, all these diabetes patient, not just diabetes patient, everybody, I requesting everybody to start eating. It is a compulsory food to every human being. There is a big problem for sweet potatoes producing because many tuber worms damaging sweet potatoes. Agriculture doctors don't know how to control the tuber worms of the sweet potatoes, but it can be solved very, very simply. Patient has to add put potassium and zinc in weed removing stage once or twice in the crop period. Then he will get absolutely very, very high quality and very, very high quantity crops. Very, very high quality and very, very high quantity crops. So I request all the farmers to produce sweet potato regularly. Nowadays, on this day, maybe diabetes patient and ordinary patients also starts eating diabetes sugar sweet food, which can improve their body very well. As I said, diabetes is not a cannot be cured permanently because we have to fulfill the necessary elements. Then only diabetes will be controlled permanently. There is another medicine which can cure diabetes, that is cinnamon stick powder. It is a wonderful medicine. It cures diabetes. It cures schizophrenia. It curing Alzheimer's. It curing the colon cancer at home. Patient has to take half TSP, below half TSP cinnamon stick powder. Only this much. Directly put into the mouth and take the water, or mix in the water and drink the water. Patient has to drink the medicine only for 5 days. On first day, post-lunch sugar will be decreased to 50 to 60 units. On first day, post-lunch sugar will be decreased to 50 to 60 units. Then onwards, 5 to 10 units decreases regularly. On fifth day, patient may face low sugar, so be careful of that. Then diabetes will be cured. Even the patient has 400 and 500 sugar levels. Of course, diabetes will be cured for only 1 month or 1.5 months. Then diabetes reoccurs because cinnamon stick powder has the don't have the capacity to rectify the diabetic disorder problem in the brain. Cinnamon stick powder makes reorder of the diabetes problems in the brain only for 1 month or 1.5 months. Of course, then onwards, patient can eat one more time or many times. Even though if you are 500 and 600 sugar levels, you used to take insulin for 2 times. But after 1 month or so, diabetes never increases more than 300. The patient doesn't need insulin for 1.5 month, 1.5 year. But if you should not take on 6th day, if you say take on the 6th day, you will face reverse diabetes. Moreover, non-diabetes patients and diabetes problem patients, it will be very, very dangerous to them because it affects diabetes in them. So they should not eat non-diabetes patients and diabetes problem patients should not eat diabetes sweet potato cinnamon stick powder not more than 2 days or 3 days. Within 3 days, the patient they will become a diabetes patient. As I'm said, I'm not a doctor. I'm a patient. No self-medication with a doctor. Jai Hind.